when it comes to this situation, I just ask about this HR1, because there's a lot of stuff going on. And you've been very outspoken against it. This HR1 bill. It's not getting a lot of play in the media. I got to admit, I don't really watch the media that much. Okay, I just I don't really care what they say anymore. But it's like they're hiding what that does, right? HR1, and now it's going to the Senate. And this would really change voting. It would basically make a big push for universal mail-in voting. It would, ballot harvesting would be legal. Everything that Democrats would use to cheat would be legal. Any chance this doesn't pass through the Senate? Anything we can do to stop this?
Well, Gary, you're right. This is Democrats trying to legalize electoral cheating. That's what this is. And so I've talked to my colleagues in the Senate. They're going to object. They're going to filibuster this thing. And so they're not going to get 60 votes in the Senate for this bill. And also, Mitch McConnell, he's right, and he on this one, and he says he's going to kill it. So unless they blow up the filibuster rule over this, then it doesn't have a chance to get through the Senate. That's the only chance if the Senate, and by the way, they can change the rules with 51 votes. And if they do that, then that's the only way it gets through, and then we have to rely on the states.
And that's what I was going to ask you, because Joe Manchin all of a sudden got a week yesterday talking about, because he was against ending the filibuster, and all of a sudden he's saying, well, there's things we can do, maybe we can get around this, maybe we can change some things. So he's got me a little bit worried there. And so based on, I ask you that, and then what can states do to try to protect themselves from something like this, where they basically federalize elections?
Well, since so much of this is actually unconstitutional because the states set time, place, and manner, the states' attorneys general are going to have to come together. There's 30 plus Republican attorneys general, and they're going to have to come in, and they're going to have to file the lawsuits. And there's going to be some federal district courts that are going to support this horrible law, but most of them, I believe, are going to find unconstitutional infirmities here. And so that means that ultimately it might get to the U.S. Supreme Court, and then we're really never sure anymore, right? I mean, we thought we had a pretty good court coming together, but right now we're really not quite sure. But that's one step. The other step is basically the legislature could say that they're going to nullify that law. Basically, say, look, we're not going to legalize ballot harvesting, which for some of your listeners who don't know what it is you have a paid political hack operative who will go out and collect a bunch of ballots. And since you don't have to, under this law, show any voter ID to get a ballot or to vote, that one individual who's getting paid money can come in with a stack and stacks and stacks of ballots and put them in. And you can't even go through to verify really that those are legal ballots, because they're trying to kill voter identification, which is in most states and approved by the U.S. Supreme Court. So what they're doing is effectively legalizing electoral cheating. That's what they're doing.
Oh, man.